In today's video, we're going to dive into $8,000 face value of 90% silver being sold to the shop today. I'm going to let you guys know what this couple is doing with that money, and maybe you guys can decide if this was a good time to sell right now for this. Let's just dive into it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all the ones who have subscribed already. We are over 4,900 subscribers. We're going for 5,000 subscribers now. Thank you again for all the ones who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Look, today, someone brought in a lot of silver quarters, a lot of silver dimes. No half dollars, okay? It was no halves. Quarters and dimes. Mostly quarters. Was about $7,000 of their quarters face value and about $1,000 of face of silver dimes. They had to do tax paperwork. That's what it is. And they were okay with that, blah, blah, blah. And they want to buy a house, and they want to buy a new golf cart. This is what these people said they were going to do with this money. So was it a good time to buy, not to buy, to sell silver back to the shop? Look, we're paying right now 22 times face. We're selling for 23.2 times face. So $23.25 times face. That's what we're selling it for at the coin shop right now. A lot of this stuff, we're losing a little bit of money off of the previous 90% silver we bought, folks. We're losing money off of it. So, we have to come down our prices. We're gaining a little bit too much in stock right now. We're not going to melt it. We're never going to melt 90% silver. We're just going to keep saying, buy it, buy it, buy it. We're going to hold it, hold it, hold it. We're not going to sell it to another coin shop unless we know they're not going to melt it down. That is my coin shop's owner's policy. We're not going to send it to melt unless it's really worn down, and we will send it to the melter at that point. But he really don't even want to do that, because we do make a little bit off the calls too. People like the calls, the silver weight. So was it a good time to trade it in? Look, it's really probably never a good time to trade it in for one. But if you're going to do something like that, buying a house, getting a new golf cart, maybe, that's another asset these people will own, and maybe it was a good time to trade it in. Price is a little bit lower this right now. They understood the prices right now. So with that all being said, yeah, I mean, would I have done it? Look, there's people that need the money right now for whatever reason they want to need the money for. So with that all being said, yeah, I think they did all right with it. They claimed they bought it about 12 times face. So they made a little bit of extra cash for it as of right now. Look, I don't look at silver and gold as an investment. I just don't. To me, some people will agree with this. Some people will disagree with this. That's okay if you disagree with what I say. I still think silver and gold is a hedge against inflation, and really it's hyperinflation. But we look back to this and it's at some point, and I keep saying this, at some point we knew, I've seen it both ways. Silver, 90% silver in short supply. Now all of a sudden the supply seems to be somewhat strong. Yeah, right now it's somewhat strong right now. That can change very quickly once again. So with that being said, I'm still trying to get as much 90% silver as I can afford to buy, and as much as 40% silver as I can afford to get as well. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not touching anything else right now besides those two type of metals right now. 90 and 40% silver. I'm even backing off the war nickels. Unless I release a good buy on the war nickels, then I'll pick those up as well. But really, I'm not seeing anything over the last several weeks of anything worthwhile to pick up, to be honest with you all folks. The shops have been kind of slow, and just there's not a lot of money out there, and I don't think everybody's broke. Not everybody's broke. I think people are waiting to see when President Trump gets into office and seeing what he's going to do And I think that's going to drive up the metal prices. I do. And that's my opinion. So don't make any financial decisions based on what I'm telling you on any of my videos. And I want to get into that also in one moment. So just right now, at the shop that I work for, it's slow. You might be seeing something different in your area. You might be seeing still like a 90% silver shortage in your area. I'm still hearing that from you folks in the comment section, and you folks have been emailing me saying it's not a lot of 90% silver where you guys are at. So again, it's based on location. I'm seeing the upturn of selling still. We're not seeing a lot of people coming to buy. Yeah, we have people coming to buy. I'm not going to say it's totally zonked out. No, we still have people buying at this time. It's just, I think people are waiting for their tax returns to come back in. People are waiting for their forms to come in, file taxes. I think maybe by March, we might be singing a different tune in March. That's just my personal opinion as of right now. Silver's been kind of stuck in this threshold for several weeks since probably at the election, folks. Silver's been in this range of 28 to 30, almost 31 in the futures market. Gold's been kind of stuck in that same threshold, the same pattern that we're in. So the metals are being stuck. I think it's just a waiting game to see what happens, and that is what I really think is going on. I don't think it's time to panic either which way. Just keep an eye out for the deals. I encourage you folks to sign up for all the online bullion dealers out there, even if you're not buying from them directly or never bought from them before. That way you get notified when they put out a deal. Don't mean you have to buy it, okay? Just because they send you an email, this company sends you an email, don't mean you gotta buy anything. It's just to see what the deals are out there, and maybe you find the right deal for yourselves. That is what I'm trying to get at. You know, I'm not trying to push you to buy. I've never done that. You know, I've turned down another sponsorship offer. It was from another pill company to gain weight. So I mean, I don't understand why these companies want to do this to me. I'm not going to take a sponsorship offer if it has nothing to do with silver, gold, or platinum. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to push something that I would never buy myself and push it on you folks, because that's not the right thing to do. So with that being said, now let's talk about some financial advice. You know, there's a lot of us on YouTube that does silver and gold, platinum videos, or meme coin videos, or crypto videos, whatever you want to call it. Look, most of us are not qualified for financial advice. So take everything most of us say as a grain of salt. Even Lynette Zane even said that. Yes, she's qualified for financial advice, but she can't do it on this platform. And the reason why, everybody is different. Everybody has different goals in life. Everybody has a different set of incomes. So with that being said, one piece of so-called advice is not going to work for everybody. So just take everything with stride. You know, this is for entertainment purposes only. And that's what these videos are tend to do. Yes, I can come on here. I've said this before, folks. I can come on here and make predictions till the cows come home. Have my predictions come pretty close? Yeah, I would say my predictions have been not right on target 100%. But, you know, when I said fall time silver and gold prices were between this, I was right. So far, I've been right with the winter months with silver and gold prices. So, I mean, I tried to give you folks my best predictions based on what I'm thinking. I don't think my predictions are too outlandish. And the people always coming into the coin shop and asking me, or asking us at the coin shop, where do you think silver's going to go? Where do you think gold's going to go? I mean, that's $1 million question. So the simple answer is I don't know. I can tell them what I think it's going to go to, but that's all I can do. I mean, we're not financial, even at the shop. Nobody's qualified at the shop to be a financial advisor. And a lot of financial advisors don't even want to tell you about silver and gold because they're not going to be the ones who's going to hold it unless you buy paper silver or paper gold. And I think most of you guys know that's a Ponzi scheme right there in itself, with paper gold, paper silver at the COMEX contracts and stuff like that. Holding physical silver, in my book, physical gold, physical platinum is the way to go. Because you can actually get cash pretty easily for it if you take it to a coin shop or sell it online to an online bullion dealer, or you can sell it on eBay. Now let me talk about eBay just for about a minute here. You know, eBay is a good source to buy. eBay is a good place to sell. And eBay is not always the best place to sell for everything. eBay is probably your best bet to sell more of your collectible coins, your rare rounds, you know, your Superman coins, blah, blah, you know, whatever. Because at the end of the day, most coin shops are not going to pay up for those type of rounds or coins or, you know, whatever they may be. You know, if they're graded, that's one thing. They might pay up for like a Carson City Morgan dollar, higher grade coin, American coin, stuff like that. But when it comes to your, you know, your higher end stuff, you know, your rounds, your superheroes, this whatever else, you know, your kookaburras from Australia, your koala bears, they're not going to care what's on that coin. That's more, that type of coin like that would be something I would consider having an eBay account for, to sell something like that. And if you don't have an eBay account, look, I always encourage people, sell one item a month. It don't even have to be silver or gold. Pick something out of your house that you don't use anymore. Ship it up. You know, put it online. So what if you pay a little bit of a fee to eBay for it? You know, there are YouTube videos out there how to sell on eBay. And really, you got to build up your base now. And if the time does come, you have to sell on eBay. You already built up your history. You have 15, 20 positive feedbacks, and people are not going to really go back and look. They're going to look at your feedback score, and that's what people are going to look for, at your feedback score, folks. And you have your base set up already as your feedback score. So don't wait to the last minute where you have to sell quickly, because a lot of buyers out there on eBay are not going to buy something with a low feedback score of 0 or 3 or 4. People start looking at hundreds of feedbacks, but we all got to start somewhere. So if you have 10, 12 feedbacks and they're all positive, more and more people are going to start taking a chance with you, saying you've done the right thing. And that's just one way out to see where the market is. Another good tool on eBay is the sold listings, so you don't get so-called ripped off at your local coin shop or your local pawn shop or wherever. Sold listings on eBay is a true, you know, a true standing where the market really is on some of this stuff. And it goes back like 30 days. You can go back at 60 days and up to 90 days. eBay will keep that information, that sold listings, to see what that product is selling for at recent history. So with that all being said, I think that's a good source. Yeah, they're going to charge you a fee. Now, if you are a big eBayer and you sell it all on eBay, you might want to consider opening an eBay store. I think it's like $40 a month. I'm not sure of the price now. And your commissions are a lot lower than there's a regular account. So it might cost you a little bit, but even if you go to a flea market, folks, you're going to be paying for that flea market table, and you have a lot less people looking at your stuff at the flea market. It's localized. It's not countrywide. You don't have to ship overseas if you don't want to. You can stay within the states if you're in the states. If you're in Canada, you can stay in Canada. You can stay in your own country. When I used to do eBay, this is going back years ago, folks. When I used to eBay, I only shipped to the lower 48. I didn't ship to Hawaii. I didn't ship to Alaska. It was too much to ship to those two states. So I zoned it down to 48 states. And that's how I did. And I did quite all right with that. Most people on eBay are honest. You put the tracking number on it. Don't ship something without a tracking number. Do not do that. Always use a tracking number if you're going to do selling on eBay. That's all I got for you folks. I hope this video was very useful for you folks. My email is always in the description of every single video, so please email me if you got questions. And thank you again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Into the next video, CoinShop Chris is out.